Today I'm going to be checking out a replacement for this Lippert drive motor. This is a Schwintek motor that goes on an RV slide. This is here on our fifth wheel. We have one of these on each side of our Schwintek slides, and we have 3 of those type of slides in our RV. So we have 6 of these motors running in our RV. This one has already went out, and if you go to replace it, if you go to the Lippert site, it's I think over $300 for this motor right now. And I wasn't going to pay that, especially since this one only lasted a year. This is a 1-year-old RV. We just got out of warranty, and this thing has already went out. It was either put together bad, or when they installed it, they messed with it because there's a magnet underneath this cap, and the magnet was not setting properly with the control board that's under here. It was the control board that was leaning, and the magnet, when it spins, was rubbing against the control board and pretty much just ate up the control board. So this one was definitely defective, but if you go to their website, it says there's only a 1-year warranty. And honestly, I've dealt with my RV enough when it comes to warranty, and I'm just done with them. I'd rather just buy a replacement and be on my way. So that's what I've done here. This is a aftermarket. I got this off of Amazon, and they're supposed to work exactly the same. It has the 300-to-1 ratio, just like this other motor. So I'm supposed to be able to just plug and play this one, put this one in its place, plug this in, and it should work just as good. So I'm gonna try that. Now, another thing I like is, see how this has this huge like heat shrinked rubber cap on it? Well, as long as this thing was built properly, you won't have, hopefully, the problem like this one had. I believe this one, the cap had come off, because the cap comes off pretty easy. Let me put the camera down and I'll show you what's underneath this cap. So this is what I meant by the control board. There's a little magnet or something like I don't know if it's magnet. It's some kind of metal wheel that's here. Well, on this motor, the board was leaning, and I don't remember which way. It might have been this way. But the whole board was leaning, and this right here spins with the motor, and it was rubbing against the control board, and it was eating up these little diode things here, these little chip pieces. So this wheel here was spinning and rubbing against the board, and it just kind of tore up the chip. I don't know if that, again, that cap comes off pretty easy right here. So maybe when someone was installing it, they took it off, it popped off, whatever, they bent it. I bent it straight to try to fix it. It still just doesn't work. This one has this heat shrink all the way over it, which would keep that cap from popping off. The only difference I can think of is maybe these little holes here help it breathe, but we'll find out. It doesn't move that much, so I can't imagine it would overheat that quickly. So anyways, I'm gonna put this one in. We're gonna see if it works. So yeah, I put this old one back in the box that this new aftermarket one came in, and I'm probably gonna go buy me another one of these aftermarket ones because of the price. It's like 10% of the cost of one of these from Lippert. So I'm gonna probably buy another one and just have it available with me. So luckily we were getting the RV ready to go on vacation and out of town, and we weren't already on vacation, because if this would have failed on me when we were out and about, then I would have had to pay probably $400 or $500 for this little motor just to get the slide working again, when I can get it for 10% of that on Amazon. So definitely going to buy me another one of these and keep it in my spare parts box. I do have a storage tote that I've created that is just spare parts for things that are like common to go out, like the valves on the toilet, you know, little things like the connectors on the shower heads, little things like that. I keep a spare because, well, those things break. So definitely recommend the aftermarket one. Like I said, it's about 10% of the price of what this one is listed for, straight from the manufacturer. And as you saw, works just the same. Longevity, I'll follow up Well, I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.